morning, guys. I say good morning, it's going to be the evening when you're watching this, but it's the morning for me, so good morning. It has been a while, hasn't it? Oh my goodness, I feel like I've not posted in weeks. I mean, it has been weeks at this point. It's not even been an intentional kind of break or month off. I don't know, I just felt like I was really lacking content ideas or like inspiration. I've not really done much the past month, so I feel like there hasn't been a lot to vlog, and I've been a lot more active on TikTok recently. Like, I'm really enjoying short form content at the minute, which I know some people like, some people don't like. So yeah, I've just ended up taking a couple of weeks off, but I wanted to sit down today and film a makeup video. I'm going out for brunch with the girls this morning, so I thought I would film my everyday makeup routine. And yeah, I thought we could just have a little bit of a chat, a little bit of a catch up. I'm honestly so warm, so I'm really sorry if I fidget a lot in this video, but it's absolutely baking, and I'm not even complaining because I'm enjoying the sunshine so much. I need this to stay because I don't know what it is about the sunny weather, but it instantly makes me feel better. Like, when I wake up in the morning and I see that it's sunny outside, I don't care what happens in the day, it's a good day. But yeah, it's very hot in here today. I don't want to open a window because I'm slightly scared that my neighbours will hear me talking to myself. So we're just gonna have to make do. If I fidget a lot, then I'm really sorry. I don't know how people make it look cute when they put these clips in, because I just look ridiculous. I mean, these front pits are basically flying away. I'm freshly tanned this morning, guys, which, can I just say, this is the second time this year that I fake tanned. Why did I ever stop? Why did I stop fake tanning? Because again, like the sunshine, I just feel 10 times better with a fresh tan. It's actually my best friend's wedding this weekend. I can't even believe I'm saying that. I'm so excited. It's Thursday as I'm filming this, and her wedding weekend starts tomorrow because she's doing a full weekend. Obviously, it's bank holiday as well, so we're going right through to the Monday. Honestly, I want to scream because I am so excited. So yeah, I'm freshly tanned. I've had my nails done. Obviously, my hair is lighter. At the minute, it's all going on, lots of change. Sorry, I feel like I'm rambling so much, but I feel like it's because I've not spoke to you guys in so long. So anyway, let's begin. I'm gonna start with my brows just because I always like to start with my brows, and I have two products for this. So I'm gonna be using my Anastasia Brow Freeze, one of my favorite products. You can use so many different things for this now. I'm pretty sure Elf does a dupe of this, which is obviously a lot more affordable. Basically just any form of brow wax, something that you can just put through the brows to make them look a little bit more feathery and also to set them in place. And then I'm also going to use my Refi brow pencil, which is probably my favorite brow pencil of all time. Brows is always an essential for me because I feel like it just makes you instantly look more put together. Even if you don't wear any other makeup, I feel like it just makes that little bit of difference. Okay, I feel like they look fairly even. I do extend my tail a little bit as well, just so it's a tiny bit higher than what it naturally is. I feel like it lifts the eyes. That is probably the hardest part of this makeup routine, is the brows. Everything else is very straightforward. Next up, we're doing skincare, so I'm using my Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. I've tried to say that like 5 times and the words are just not coming out. This moisturizer, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with it. I kind of go between this and my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, but there's something about this cream. If you have normal to dry skin, I cannot recommend this enough. It's very, very hydrating, very creamy. It's quite a thick moisturizer, so it's probably not going to be for everyone, but I'm obsessed with it. And then for eye cream, I'm using my Ulla Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. Kind of making this one step, which is cheating a little bit, I know, but I just feel like skin prep is kind of one little step in itself, so I'm going to pop some of these on. So yeah, as I said, one of my best friends is getting married this weekend. I'm actually a bridesmaid for her, which I'm so excited about, and she's also asked me to do her wedding makeup, which is literally just the biggest honor ever, because I feel like there is no makeup that matters more than your wedding makeup. So the fact that she trusts me to do her wedding makeup is just the biggest compliment ever. We've done quite a few trials because she's had 10 hen do's. She's had 2 hen do's. We had her first hen do in Barcelona at the end of last year, and then we also had one recently in Manchester. So yeah, I did her makeup for both of those, and we did an extra trial last weekend. So I'm feeling confident about it, but at the same time I'm like, I'm probably not going to sleep the night before because it's a big responsibility. I mean, I was literally thinking the other day, anyone who works in weddings, like makeup artists, photographers, videographers, wedding planners, whatever, must be such an incredible and fun job, because I don't know, imagine being able to be part of so many people's like most special day ever. I just can't wait. I'm literally so excited. So yeah, we're going tomorrow. We're having like a pre-wedding celebration. Yeah, I might actually film a TikTok of like her bridal makeup kit that I've got for her, because as like one of her wedding gifts, I wanted to basically get all of the products that we're using for her to keep in like a little bridal kit, just so that if she ever wanted to kind of like recreate some of the makeup from her wedding day, then she can. So I literally ordered everything brand new, and I'm so excited to like package it up because I've got her like a new personalized makeup bag with her new initials. Anyway, I'm just popping some eye cream on. Next step, and this is important, okay? Everyone needs to be wearing SPF. I am just like the biggest mother now when it comes to wearing SPF. Like, I nag Dan all the time, and I've still not got him to wear it yet. Like, he's still just in denial about the whole thing, but wearing SPF is so important to protect your skin. This one is like a primer with SPF 50 built in. I was using my Murad SPF for a while, but it's actually expired, so I need to get like a new just pure SPF. But this one from Charlotte Tilbury I do really like, and it's really, really nice under makeup too. To be fair, this one's probably expired as well. Guys, I need to do a declutter of my makeup because the amount of products that are probably expired is disgusting. Okay, next up, I'm not going to do foundation today because I just feel like for every day I like something a little bit more lightweight, so I'm going to use the Iconic London Radiance Booster. As you can see, mine is very loved because the packaging again is looking crusty. This is the shade Sand. Just pump this onto my hands. I usually do about 2 pumps to start with. I really need to like tie my hair back because I feel like I'm just shaking it behind my shoulders. Anyway, I just like to do a little mix and then just massage this into the skin. It was actually Mads that got me onto this product, and oh my god, I'm so glad that she did because it is incredible. It gives like a really nice amount of coverage, as you can probably see like the difference between here and there, but it's not so much coverage that it's too much for every day. And I just feel like applying it with your hands is just the easiest thing to do. I mean, you do have to wash them afterwards because obviously it gets a little bit messy, but this is beautiful under foundation as well. This is actually one of the products that we're going to use for Isla's wedding makeup because her skin again is slightly more on the dry side, and under foundation this just wears so beautifully. I feel like the lighting in this video is just constantly changing at this point, so sorry about that. Anyway, as you can see, it's just given a really nice amount of coverage and glowiness. I'm then going to go in with some concealer, and I just like to use this to basically just spot conceal any areas where I want extra coverage. I'm getting some breakouts on my forehead at the minute, which is really rude. I don't know where these are coming from. I think it's hormonal because I am due on and I'm also a little bit late on, but it is what it is. So I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury concealer. This is the shade 6 medium. I like this concealer because it's kind of like, I'd say it's like a light to medium coverage, honestly, which for under the eyes, I am not a huge fan of. I don't really use this under my eyes because I like quite a full coverage when I'm doing full glam. But for day to day, just to kind of like spot conceal and add extra bits of coverage, it's like exactly what I want. Does anyone else's toy poodle think they're actually a guard dog? Because mine does. He will fend everyone off if he has to. I'm just gonna push that in with a sponge. I should probably wet this, but honestly, it's fine. It does the same job, I feel like. Guys, I'm not joking. The amount of FOMO that I have over the Eras tour currently is a joke. What I would give to just jet off to America to see Taylor Swift, I would give a lot. My For You page on TikTok is just full of the Eras tour, and honestly, I'm gonna have to start blocking anything Taylor Swift from my TikTok at this point because it's just depressing. I really am tempted to just fly to America by myself. Is that silly? I don't really have any other friends that are like really into her music or anything, so it's not like I can go with anyone. I can't go with Dan because we're already doing 2 trips this year, and he obviously has a certain amount of time that he can take off with work. My mum cannot take off the work this year to go. I mean, I know she's gonna release UK dates at some point, but I just don't want to wait. I'm too impatient, like the FOMO inside is growing too strong. So that is my question of the day to all of you. Is it silly to fly alone to America to see Taylor Swift? Because I'm leaning towards no. Honestly, like I'm leaning towards I think I should do it, but I just need some moral support. I've just put that concealer around my brows and pushed it all in. Do a last little blend around the nose. Literally, I feel like I'm drinking this iced coffee more so to cool down at this point. Next up is cream bronzer, which if anyone knows me, you know it is always an essential step for me with any kind of makeup. Probably one of my favorite steps as well, because I just feel like it's where you get some life back into the face. And shock horror, for once, I'm not using my Milk Makeup cream bronzer because I feel like I've just had to come to terms with the fact that that cream bronzer is expired. Probably what's given me 101 breakouts on my forehead, and it's got to go. So we're going to use this one instead from Rare Beauty. This is in the shade Happy Soul. I do like the formula of this. I'd say it's like a little bit more drying than my Milk Makeup one. I like to basically just take some on the brush. I feel like it blends better this way. And I really like to build my cream bronzer up, so I don't mind putting little bits on at a time. I'm gonna basically do the tops of the cheekbones. I don't go underneath, I go basically right on the cheekbone, just because with this being bronzer instead of contour, I'm using it more to add warmth to the skin, and I feel like the higher placement also helps to lift the face. And then I'm gonna do my forehead because I like to make my forehead look smaller. I'm gonna do my chin and my jaw. Okay, and then one of my favorite things to do for everyday makeup is to cream contour my nose. I use the exact same product that I've used on the rest of the face, and with this, I basically just get the product right on like the outer bristles. You can use a smaller brush if you want to, but I feel like as long as you have a flat blending brush, then it works just fine. And I like to basically just stamp it either side of the nose, and then I also like to stamp in this kind of crevice, should we call it? Basically between the top of the nose and underneath the brow. That's gonna give quite like a nice shadow and a nice bit of definition. And then I always do the bottom of the nose. Freddie said something again. Just helps to lift and give like a nice flick. And then I'm gonna take my sponge and just pat on top of that. Again, not swiping, just patting over it to soften any edges. Nice and glowy and bronzed and fresh. I know I just said cream bronzer is my favorite step, but this might be my favorite step of makeup. I kind of go between this shade of the Beauty ones and Pinkgasm, which my Pinkgasm is looking crusty. Basically empty. I need to get a new one. But these are by Charlotte Tilbury. I'm sure you guys know about these. They're incredible. This one is one of the new matte blush ones. It's in the shade Pillow Talk Dream Pop, I want to say. I actually really like this colour. It's a very berry kind of blush, but I think today I'm going to use this one just for something a little bit different, because I feel like I use this all the time and it must get boring. So I'm just going to do a little dot of this on my cheek, and then just going to go in with my sponge, and I like to blend blush all the way up. I know some people like to just focus it on the apple of the cheek. Personally, I like to take it all the way up. Oh my god, this colour is stunning. And I don't know, I feel like this is the kind of shade of blush that just looks so beautiful on so many different skin tones. Can't lie guys, I honestly think Charlotte Tilbury is my favourite makeup brand. A lot of Isla's wedding makeup is Charlotte Tilbury. I just feel like in terms of complexion products, they are some of the best. I mean, I'm quite limited because I'm cruelty free. So there's so many brands that I used to absolutely adore, like Giorgio Armani, Dior, MAC, obviously, that I feel like are really great as well, but it's just so annoying that I can't use them because they obviously sell in China. So yeah, in terms of cruelty-free beauty, I think Charlotte Tilbury is probably my favourite when it comes to complexion products. I do really love Fenty as well, but I don't know, something about Charlotte Tilbury is just, they're just like my dream brand. Like if I could choose any brand to like collaborate with, it would always be Charlotte Tilbury. Let's put a little bit of blush on the nose as well. So I just blend whatever I'm blending out onto there, just so it's not too crazy. That's pretty much the base done though. I might actually just add a little bit of powder, which again is kind of cheating because it's adding an extra product. In my head this was going to be about 10 products. I think it's worked out as maybe 11 or 12. This is, I have to say, I don't really often add powder though. It's just more so today because I'm sweating everything off because it's so warm in here. So I'm going to add a little bit of Charlotte Tilbury. This is just the Airbrush Flawless Finish in the shade 2. Obviously at this point as well, if you have oilier skin, then you'll want to probably add more powder. These I really like as well, even for oily skin, because with them being matte, they just still give you that really nice like blushy look, but they're not as kind of glowy obviously as the normal blush ones. I'm just gonna powder over my lips as well. Please don't mind Freddie in the background, just chipping in. Okay, last but not least, we're gonna do lips. And my favorite thing to do with natural makeup is a lip pencil and a lip balm of some form, or a lip oil in this case. So for lip pencil, I'm using Charlotte Tilbury Hot Gossip. I honestly feel like a broken record about this lip pencil. If you ever see me wearing a nude lip and you wanna know what it is, it will be this. I promise you, it's always this lip pencil. I sometimes mix it with Pillow Talk. But I feel like Pillow Talk's just a little bit too light for me sometimes. I like quite a defined lip, so 9 times out of 10 it's this. And then over top I'm going to use my Fenty conditioning lip oil. This is the Cherry Treat lip oil. It's so delicious, such a gorgeous applicator as well, and it just helps to hydrate the lips because I don't like to wear anything heavy when I'm doing natural makeup. I just want something kind of conditioning that's going to feel nice throughout the day. And I like to coat the whole lip with the lip pencil as well, just because it will last longer that way. And yes, I do overline my lips. I've not had them filled in years at this point. I actually had them dissolved last year, not fully. I mean, I've still got lip filler in here, of course. My natural lips are very thin, but they're definitely not as like juicy as they used to be, so I do like to overline. Look at this applicator. It's just so big and juicy. Like it just, I don't know. You know when like a lip products are really like satisfying to put on? I'm sorry if you can hear a truck outside. I've been waiting for it to pass and it's just not going anywhere. So we're gonna just have to round this video up. Hopefully you can't hear it too much. But yeah, this is the finished makeup. I really hope you guys like it. I like to think this is pretty like natural, doable for day to day. Obviously it might be more or like a lot of makeup to some people, but I don't know, I just feel like it gives that really nice like glowy, bronzed, summery kind of vibe. And yeah, hopefully this, I don't know, helped or gave you some products you want to try. I really enjoyed filming this. I feel like I've missed sitting down and chatting to you guys. So if there's any other videos you want to see on here, then definitely let me know. Me and Dan are actually going to Italy in 2 weeks. We're going to the Amalfi Coast. I'm so excited because it's like one of those places that's just been at the top of my bucket list for the longest time. And I've really like planned the trip. Like I've researched, made an itinerary, like booked things, which is very unlike me. I'm usually like a go with the flow kind of girl. So I'm definitely gonna vlog that. But yeah, if there's anything else that you want to see in the meantime, then definitely let me know. Thank you so much for watching. If you're still watching to this point, honestly, I appreciate it so much. And yeah, I just hope you all have a really lovely day. As I said, I'm going for brunch with the girls. I can't wait to see them. I'm gonna stop rambling anyway because I'm just waffling at this point. So I hope you guys have a lovely day, a lovely week, a lovely bank holiday weekend as well. Hopefully it's nice and sunny, fingers crossed. And yeah, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.